Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fugitoid. That's right, Fugitoid was just introduced in the new Nick Turtles cartoon series, and from what we're told, is going to be playing a pretty major role in the upcoming season. So let's check out his brand new action figure. As you can see, he comes in the Nick Turtles blister card packaging, and we get a bit of a packaging update. The upper portion of the card now has Dimension X written across it, and we get an image of the four turtles in their brand new spacesuits from the cartoon series. And then below that, the blister bubble fully showcases our Fugitoid action figure within. If you flip that box around to the backside, we get a bio for Fugitoid, and below that, we get a look at several existing and upcoming figures in the Nick Turtles toy line. So Fugitoid is a pretty cool character, and if you are a longtime Ninja Turtles fan, then you're probably very excited to see this guy in both the cartoon and in the toy line. Fugitoid is a character from the original Mirage comics that actually predates the Ninja Turtles. That's right. This is a character that had his own book before the Turtles were even created, and then later became a regular part of the Turtles mythos. He has appeared in all of the primary toy lines we've seen, the vintage one, the 2003 one, even had a mail-away figure, and now he's getting another figure and appearing in the new cartoon series. So that's pretty awesome, and a reason to be very excited about this guy. Now, out of the packaging, I really love the look of this figure. Seriously, I think the sculpt and the design, really great. The new Nick Turtles version of Fugitoid does a great job of maintaining that classic Fugitoid look straight out of those Mirage comics. He looks pretty similar in all the different versions we've seen so far. In fact, the one that's the most different is the vintage toy version. But pretty much every version of Fugitoid we've seen since then has had this very similar robotic shape. This, of course, is Professor Honeycutt, is his real name. He's a scientist stuck in the body of an android. And he's got this very cool round head. He's got kind of these long, skinny, almost kind of tentacle-like arms and legs. Very cool look there. I just love the overall design of this guy. Look at the way that the fingers kind of come out of the large forearms there. And the colors are really cool as well. He's very basic, of course. He's pretty monotone as far as his colors go, but that's the way he's supposed to be. So he's mostly all white. He does have some nice black scene around the eyes with the nice red eyes painted in. He's got some black stripes on his arms, some yellow stripes on his midsection, his legs, and even his fingers. Some of the parts I like on here the most, though, are seen in the head and the chest and the arms and the legs, because these white pieces are actually done in a very pearlized white look. So while the midsection and the arms and the legs are a flat white, the rest of the pieces here are this really nice, slightly shiny pearlized white, which gives them a very nice slight glisten and really makes them look very nice. All of the paint that is on this figure is crisp and clean, and I just really love the design of this guy. So let's go ahead and talk articulation. That head is on a standard joint that allows him to look left and right. We do have the ball-like hinges at the shoulders, so you can see the arms can go outwards, forwards, backwards. You can even kind of swivel the arm all the way around there. We also have swivels at the wrists, which is very nice to have, so that way we can rotate the arms independently. There's no articulation in the torso. This here is all one solid sculpt, but then the legs here do have those same kind of hinge joints at the thighs that we see at the shoulders, so the legs can twist, move forwards and backwards, and then we also have swivels at the boot cut. Now, a figure that's as slender as this, I feel like this is the perfect amount of articulation. It would be really hard to add elbows and knees and these skinnier legs, and it would definitely break up the sculpt. And I'm really happy that we have added wrist and boot swivels, so that is very, very nice. Now, the feet do have that classic turtle stance going on. His right foot, he's a bit more on his toes, which is unnecessary, but again, it's very common in all of the Ninja Turtle toy lines, crazy enough. But he still balances very well. You don't have any problems keeping him standing. The articulation is perfect on this guy. I actually really like him. So if I had to name one downside with this figure, it would be the fact that he doesn't come with any accessories. It's just the figure by himself. I don't know specifically what I would want Fugitoid to come with, but I kind of wish he would have had something. At least one little accessory would have been nice. So there's my one nitpick with this guy. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Here's a look at the Fugitoid standing alongside the other versions from the vintage toy line, the 2003 toy line, and even that nice chromed out silver figure. It's pretty cool that this is already the 4th Fugitoid we've ever seen, and there's one more coming in this line because there's a chromed out version that's in a multi-pack that we're going to be taking a look at very soon. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Nick Turtles Fugitoid. A lot of the recent releases have been very hit or miss, and they haven't been very exciting for me. I'm talking about a lot of the recent ones that I've looked at, such as Attila and the Mutant Shredders. Fugitoid really stands out amongst those. I like this figure quite a bit. I think the design is great, I think the paint is awesome, the articulation is totally fine for what this character is. The only downside is he doesn't have any weapons, but you know what? I really like this one, and I would highly recommend adding him to your collection, especially if you're a long-time Turtles fan. Fugitoid is starting to hit store shelves right now, so happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.